Time now for Sid Seixeiro. This is where you get 60 seconds to talk about a lot of stuff. Start the clock, please. Here's what's on my mind this morning. In 1986, Canada's men's national soccer team qualified for the World Cup in Mexico. Good group. Goalkeeper Paul Dolan, David Norman, Randy Samuel, Ian Bridge, Bruce Wilson, Mike Sweeney, Randy Reagan, Igor Vrablich, Carl Valentine, Paul James, and Bob Lenarduzzi, just to name a few. All my life, this group set the standard. For 35 years, that has been the only men's team from this country to ever qualify for a World Cup. But tonight, they might get some company. Canada this evening, if the results go their way in Costa Rica, will become the second Canadian team to ever make it to the big dance later this year in Qatar. 10 p.m. Eastern on Sportsnet. Coverage starts at 9:30 Eastern. History will be made in Costa Rica. Don't you dare miss it. Alex Seixeiro, longtime fan of our women's and men's national soccer programs from CityNews 680, and already in game day mode in his abode, joins us live here on BT. Al, I can't believe this is about to happen.
I know. I mean, I was very young in 1986, so clearly I have no recollection of that team. You're a little bit older, so clearly you would remember more of that team than I would. But that team, from what I understand, was very gritty, hard-nosed, really good defensively. This team here, Sid, I mean, they have done it all. We have talked about the flashy players up front, Davies, Jonathan David, Kyle Larin, rightfully so. But, man, they have just done it all everywhere on the pitch. They have some unsung heroes on defense. And Alistair Johnson, Sam Adekubi scored that big goal in Hamilton a couple of months ago. Milan Borjan has been an unbelievable story. Wasn't really sure if he was going to be the number one keeper, when this kind of qualifying, campaign began. And he is maybe the most important player on the team, the glue guy that has kept everyone together. But, John Herdman, about 4 years ago, really had his first training camp with his team in Spain. Nobody knew if this was going to work. I mean, a guy who coached the women's team coming to coach the men's team, I mean, it's something we hadn't seen before. And the players have talked about really after that first training session, said they kind of knew this guy was legit. He's a great motivator. He's great with tactics. And they knew right away that this wasn't just an ordinary coach. And we know Canada has gone through a number of coaches. Not all of them worked out that great. So everything has come together. The States are not as good as they used to be. Mexico's kind of taken a step back. So the timing has been fantastic. And I thought 2026 was going to be the first time Canada would have a real chance to qualify for the World Cup. So the timeline is a little bit ahead on that front. But to be undefeated, I mean, they could draw, they could lose tonight. And if other results go their way, so they could qualify. So as you can tell, this was easily the one shirt I wanted to wear when I got up this morning. And man, I'm hoping to celebrate at about midnight. I told my two daughters, I said, guys, if you hear daddy celebrating or giggling, I do giggle a little bit when I get excited. Don't worry. I'm just watching a soccer game. It's all good. Just go back to sleep because it could be that type of celebration very late tonight.
Check our Twitter feeds if you don't believe me about the giggling. We've run it on this show plenty of times before.
It is me. I want to just clarify.
Alex Seixeiro of CityNews 680 is the most famous giggler in Canadian soccer history. It's going to be special tonight. I'm with you with the jersey. I'm rocking that all day on the show if they do it tonight. Canada, with a win, keeping it simple, will qualify for the World Cup on the men's side tonight. Coverage on Sportsnet starts at 9:30 Eastern. This is going to be big. Alex, Allez LaRouche, thank you.
Allez LaRouche.
Allez LaRouche. Allez LaRouche. Let's go.